Hello everyone, my name is Dylan Crabb, this is Bobcat Radio. Here's another bill that passed the New Mexico legislature this year. SB40, the Driver Privacy and Safety Act. Here's the bill. An act relating to license plate readers, enacting the Driver Privacy and Safety Act, providing limitations on the sharing of automated license plate reader information and requiring reporting, providing for enforcement and penalties. In definitions, as used in this bill, automated license plate reader means an electronic device that is capable of recording data on or taking a photograph of a vehicle or the vehicle's license plate and comparing the collected data and photographs of existing law enforcement databases for investigative purposes, and includes a device that is owned or operated by a person or an entity other than a law enforcement agency. Automated license plate reader information means information gathered by an automated license plate reader or created by the analysis of data generated from an automated license plate reader, excluding information used for purpose of auditing or automated license plate reader. Excluding information used for the purpose of auditing an automated license plate reader. So why would that information be excluded? Why are auditors excluded? Automated license plate reader user means person or an entity that means or operates an automated license plate reader or has access to automated license plate reader information. Law enforcement agency means state or local agency, political subdivision of the state or private entity that employs certified law enforcement officers. Yada yada. Protected healthcare activity means seeking, providing, or receiving reproductive or gender-affirming healthcare. That seems a little out of place here. Why mention that reproductive and gender-affirming health care in a bill about surveillance? Assisting an individual who is seeking... Oh, that's why. Let's see. We're still in definitions, right? Yeah, we're still in definitions. Protected healthcare activity means seeking, providing, or receiving reproductive or gender-affirming healthcare, or assisting an individual who is seeking, receiving, or providing general reproductive or gender-affirming healthcare, including providing information, transportation, lodging, and material support. So I guess they're just putting that in with enforcement related to immigration. New material. Automated license plate readers limitations on sharing. An automated license plate reader shall not sell, share, allow access to, or transfer automated license plate reader information if the automated license plate reader user has reasonable belief that the automated license plate reader information has been used for the purpose of investigating or otherwise assisting in immigration enforcement, investigating or prosecuting a protected healthcare activity, or efforts to identify or impose civil or criminal liability upon a person or an entity based solely on the person's or entity's participation in activities protected by the United States Constitution or the Constitution of New Mexico, including assembly, petition, and speech. An automated license plate reader user in New Mexico that uses automated license plate reader systems shall not allow access to automated license plate reader information by an out-of-state third party or non-New Mexico law enforcement agency without first obtaining from that party a written declaration that the party expressly affirms that automated license plate reader information obtained shall not be used in a manner that would constitute a violation of subsection A of this section. If a written declaration of affirmation is not executed, the automated license plate reader user shall not share the automated license plate reader information with a third party. An automated license plate reader user shall not sell, share, allow access to, transfer, or otherwise make available automated license plate reader information to non-law enforcement officers or agencies. However, a user may make available automated license plate reader information to the user's automated license plate reader vendor for the purpose of providing the automated license plate reader service to the user. Automated license plate reader information is confidential and not considered a public record for the purpose of the Inspection of Public Records Act. Privately captured automated license plate reader information may only be sold, shared, transferred, or released with the express consent of the private entity or pursuant to a valid court order. Automated license plate readers reporting. A law enforcement agency that uses an automated license plate reader system shall report to the Department of Public Safety by April 1st of each year regarding the preceding calendar year. The report shall include total number of cameras owned or leased categorized by mobile or stationary placement, a list of all state and federal databases with which the system data was compared, a total number of times the system was queried, including the purposes for the queries, a list of other law enforcement agencies granted access to the system data, the number of identified instances of unauthorized use or access to the system as determined by the respective agency's audit policy, number of subpoenas, search warrants, and third-party requests received by system data for audit trails, including whether data was provided, the number of requests for automated license plate reader information from out-of-state third parties, and list of all out-of-state agencies that queried automated license plate reader data. The Department of Public Safety shall aggregate reporting data and make that data publicly available by July 1st of each year. I thought it just said the data wasn't supposed to be publicly available. Up here, privately captured automated license plate reader information may only be sold. It says automated license plate reader information is confidential and not considered a public record for the purposes of the IPRA, and privately captured automated license plate reader information may only be sold, shared, transferred, or released with the express consent of the private entity or through a court order. But then down here it says the Department of Public Safety shall aggregate reporting data and make that data publicly available by July 1st of each year. That seems to be a contradiction, but I don't know. So what do you all think of this bill? The main purpose seems to be to limit immigration enforcement. I don't know why they added this part into it about reproductive and gender affirming healthcare. Seems out of place, but whatever. What do you all think?